everyone, it's Maury Curtis Dunbar Painted Studio here. I'm back. I said I'd be back after I gave the other pieces a little time to dry so that we could get into the finishing up of the finishes, and that's what we're going to do. Now, I am going to adjust my camera a little bit because it wants to twist, and I think I might zoom in a little bit on the board after. Hi, Manetta, nice to see you here. So, and Elizabeth Tackett, thank you very much. Natalie, sorry, fingers over things I can't read. So I'm trying to get my camera a little bit centered into the finish so we can see it a little better. That's about as good as it's gonna get. We're working on a gooseneck that's fighting me. All right, so we started 3 finishes and I had 1 left to do. This is my last one that I had no idea. I'd lost track of what I was gonna do. Guess what? I remember now. All right, so we're gonna work with 3 colors of metallic set coat. We're gonna work with metallic set coat black. What is this one? True silver. And gunmetal. Sorry, I got my hand on the lid wrong and it's not screwed in right, so if I set it down to fix it, I was gonna have it fall apart. So there we go. Those are the colors. In my plate, we've got true silver, gunmetal, metallic black. So what I'm going to now do is do a cool pattern with these 3 colors. And you see I'm using a 2-inch wide Taklon brush. Since I know that this is closer to the color of the granite that we were showing before, let me grab it and show you again. We're too close. I can't use this, which is the metallic black as the only color. So we're going to come in here with our gunmetal. And the gunmetal reads a little warm, a little like warm silver from Modern Masters. So it's not going to be the only color I can use. It's probably not the only color that would be great on this. So then I'm going to take a little black and dab it in. And then I'm going for the true silver. And you can see I am just dipping from one color to the next with my brush and not stopping. And then I'm just going to kind of blend. Because this will soften all of it, so I'll have some nice variations of color, but I don't really know. I just want a little more silver in there. I need a little more brightness. I don't really know where one color starts and one color finishes. And honestly, this is in general a 1-coat finish, but if I get spots where I think once it's dried, it's too light or it's too thin down to the base, or I'm seeing too many brush marks and I'm not happy, come back in with a little more paint, fix it up. And honestly, I've done this as a 1-layer finish many, many times. It's killer. And it's super, it's one of those get in, get out, get paid kind of finishes, because it's high impact without, oops, a little dribble there. High impact, and it's only generally 1 pass around the room, maybe 2. All right, I'm gonna let this dry because quite frankly, it's so wet that I'm going to cause more issues trying to take the tape off when it's wet than if I let it dry. So I'm going to put this, but look how killer that is. That's all those different tones of silvers and grays and blacks. That's really, really pretty. And it's going to dry just as pretty. Let's get the other one. All right, the last one, and then we're going to put tapes on some of these so that you can actually see how they came out instead of just listening to me tell you how pretty they are. Oh, that one's the one we finished. Let's see, there's one. All right, I need a piece of tape. Excuse me, everybody. Further down, the wet tape. Now you'll notice when I pulled my tape earlier, I actually pulled down to foil. I painted this very quickly. I forced it dry, so that's why we got the pull off, not because there's a problem with the product. It was my application failure, so I'm not worried about that. And come back over here. So now, like I said, I thought the gunmetal was too warm for this, so the true silver is going to be too silver, and the black is going to be too black. So I am doing a quick and down and dirty mix in my silver and black in my pan here. You see? I'm really doing a down and dirty. Normally I don't just mix it with my brush. I do it properly. But this time we're doing a little down and dirty. And I'm just going to brush this. Rolling is my go-to for something like this. For furniture. My go-to for a finish like this, but don't have the need to do a roller today. I'm just brushing stuff on. Again, I am kind of slamming out some finishes because I need to get them ready for tomorrow. That looks awfully bland to me, so maybe I'll take a little bit of the light color in and do a little bit of color variation here. I do this a lot. If I'm not happy with something, I kind of like to do a lot of wet on wet blending. It makes these blends softer. And as you notice, metallics can be interesting because if you do this, you're going to get different levels of sheen, whichever way I brush. And it's because there's mica and metallic particles in here that when you flip them by brushing them, you change the direction that they reflect light. So if you've ever had trouble with metallic and you're brushing, you're going like this, and every time it just looks streaky, finish them all in the same direction if you can. Now this one, I'm not looking for that because I'm looking for variations in the way this reads on the light. And there we go. So those are going to be drying. In a minute, I'm going to put that in to dry. Maybe it'll be dry enough for me to put the tape by the time we finish talking about the other ones. We'll see. See if I can bring each stool up because standing today is not comfortable for me. And we're going to talk about the boards that we finished. Okay, so here's this one. Let me zoom out and aim my chair down a little because I'm going to be sitting down low. Sorry, that fell on my head. That was not what I expected, everybody. So you're going to have to give me a minute. The camera literally fell on my head. So here we go. Let's get me back in to the tripod and see if I can get the camera aiming in the right direction. Pull my hair out of my face where I knocked it by dropping the camera on it. All right, so we're going to pull some tapes here. And I won't be surprised around the edges if I pull set coat. At the same time I'm pulling, see, I'm pulling it off. And it has nothing to do with the product, it has everything to do with the fact that I really pushed this today. So I'll trim this before it goes to the client so they don't see all the crumbly edges. All right, come on. Ooh, we're about to have a blackout. Are we? No. Yeah, folks, we lost power. Well, that's interesting. All right, everybody. I gotta go because we lost power. All right, everybody, have a good one. Bye.